game will be coming to you live from St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight's game features two teams, each hungry for a win. Glad you could join us as the Panthers match up against the Rams. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
Isaac Bruce makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big gains. And whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
This is what football is all about. Look at all those guys down there getting all pumped up. They're really fired up and getting ready for this one.
Lights are on, both teams are ready, so let's go to the field for the opening kickoff. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Sends it sailing. From the 7. The Rams will start the drive from the 25-yard line. Let's take a look at the first coach in our EA Sports Coaches Close-Up. Mike Marc has a variety of offensive weapons. He has a versatile running back, very quick receivers, and a quarterback with the best rating in the history of the National Football League.
First and 10.
Pressure, throwing. Incomplete. He just couldn't find a way to bring in that pass.
I think that was a case of just thinking about what he was going to do with it once he caught it, instead of thinking about catching it. You got to catch it first before you can think about what you're going to do with it once you get it.
Well, we looked at the first coach in our EA Sports Coach Close-Up. Opposing him will be second-year head coach John Fox, whose defensive unit is very impressive, blessed with both speed and youth, and look for them to keep the pressure on with the blitz, relying on physical corner play to knock receivers off their routes early. Kurt Warner on paper here, John, a mismatch today, one of the top quarterbacks in the league, taking on a very leaky pass defense.
Yeah, they sure are, Al, and I think mainly due to a lack of pass rush. These linebackers need to start blitzing a little more, I think, especially from the weak side. They want to get there and disrupt this quarterback's timing.
Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. To the air on first down with the throw, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
Second and 15. Ball on the 47-yard line. And this is the fifth play of this drive. Pressure coming, throws it, breaking free. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Rams. He just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way in for the score.
That was a great play. That guy just snapped the ball out of the air, tucked it under his arm, and just wasn't going to be stopped till he reached the goal line.
Wilkins comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
Booming kick downfield. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Number 89 on the return.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Tosses it out to the right. Slips the tackle. Might have lost a step in the toss.
1-yard gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 21. He gets set. Looks like a gain of about 2 on that counter. St. Louis comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back, flings it to the outside, and he hits his target. So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sideline.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Blocking begins to form downfield. This could be big. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Man in motion. Passing on 1st down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Warner with split backs. Cleveland, the man in motion. Under pressure, pump faking. Flings it to the outside. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
He made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Dropping back, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. Landetta will try to have this one stop inside the 10. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Now this is a big-time play by the special team. Hunter does his job, and he puts it where the returner can't catch it. And the coverage team does their job by getting into position to knock it back into the field and pin him inside the 10.
It's 1st and 10. They give it to the halfback. And he's brought down in the backfield by Pollard. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Tosses it out to the right. Butler with a textbook tackle.
You don't see too many corners in the league who will come up and make a play on a guy behind the line of scrimmage like that. That's a nice-looking play.
Third down and long coming up here. St. Louis comes out with 7 in the secondary.
15-yard line.
Pressure, throwing short to his left. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark.
Intended receiver on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
The backs are lined up in an I. Throwing on first down. With the pass, he did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
Lose it. That's all you. Second and 3.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Hits his receiver in stride. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that second and third gear.
Fall lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Picked off. It's interception. The pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
And the key to the play was pressure. They force a quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Davis, the lone back.
At the 49-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Hand it off to the back. Fumble. Loose ball. The Panthers recover. A very timely recovery by the offense.
You love an offense that is always aware of what's happening on the field.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the offense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
And they need about 9. Ball on the 47-yard line. 46 defense in this time. Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. He flung that pass in there.
There it is. He got it in there in a hurry, and they pick up enough for a first down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 37-yard line. Lose it.
Man in motion. And he stopped at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain by the running back. Second and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line. Davis, the lone back. Number 80 in motion.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Breaks the tackle. The 30. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here come the heat.
They give it to the halfback. Nowhere to go that time. The defensive line gets very good penetration.
This line's very aggressive up front. They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball on the ground against them is to run it right at them. Try and wear them out. Looks like they might be trying to do that same kind of thing.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. within scoring distance.
Hit the ball. Bulldog under. Snake eye.
Split backs this time.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Bust his grill.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Halfback toss goes for 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
John Casey will attempt this one from 32 yards away. The kick is up. The kick sails through the uprights. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80.
He got all of that. He downs it in the end zone. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20. The backs are lined up in an I.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Get in there, man. Tiger up. Set. Hut.
With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 20. The Panthers come out in a nickel pack. Closing in, and he hits his target. The 30. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. He finds his man. Quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
Set. Bulldog under. Bring that pain, baby.
Dropping back, throws it. The pass falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
Receiver on the play.
Five yards to go. Ball on their own 42. Pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. A jarring blow on that one.
Yeah, it jarred that ball right out of there.
Landetta is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Sideline to sideline.
Davis. Only a yard by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 8. Gets the toss to the right. Number 45. Couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The 30.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Get at it. Get the ball. Ain't nothing. Get in there.
4, maybe 5 yards on the counter.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 40.
Back off, DB. 94.
Handed off to the fullback. Still running. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2.
1-yard gain on the play.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Gets the pass off. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
First and 10. Ball on the 50. They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. He has some room. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Sideline, D. Take him out.
Nickelback in this time. Davis picked up good yardage and a first down on that run.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped them get the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, and the catch is made. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
So 2 minutes left before halftime.
Stay up, man. Give it all you got.
10th play of this drive. He'll get the call again. Slips the tackle. About a 2-yard gain here. Inside enemy territory.
On the play.
Hit him low.
11th play of this drive. That's rid of it. A little off target, but caught. And they're making it look easy out there. Their 5th first down of the drive.
And the key out there has been great play calling and even better execution. They mixed it up well, and the defense has been on their heels this whole drive.
Throwing. Turns, he has it. Touchdown, Carolina. The quick pass from the quarterback is there for the score.
That was great vision by the quarterback. He looked the defense off his receiver and then turned and fired it to the open guy.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Sauerbrunn in to kick this one off.
For the kickoff. Number 82.
It's on its way. From the 5. After a 3 and out on their last drive, the offense comes back out onto the field. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. Cleveland moves in motion. Drops back, closing in, throws out to the left. The pass is picked off. A lot of room to work with. He's inside the 10. Number 54 was all over that one.
This defense is very disciplined. They never seem to be out of position on plays like that.
So following the interception, they'll set up shop with excellent field position. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Hands it off to the back. About a 2-yard gain here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The defense will have to come up big again and do their best to keep them out of the end zone. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 2-yard line.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jake Delhomme has now thrown for 2 touchdowns. The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Sauerbrunn is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice kick, plenty of distance. From the 3-yard line. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Pressure, throwing. Almost intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. Warner sets up. Drops back. Pressure coming with the pass. He just overthrew that one.
That pass was clearly overthrown. Here's the defense's chance to put an end to this drive. The defensive lineman will be in a full pass rush. So let's see if the guys up front can prevent the sack.
Bruce in motion. Throwing. Drops the interception. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this drive.
And you have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job confusing him with their schemes and their coverages.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 44. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him. Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Drops back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Thomas got up and knocked that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Looking to pick up a first and moving down the field. Still a chance for them to increase their lead. The Panthers call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback nowhere to go with it.
And it's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there. The defense has to play smart and not have any stupid penalties that keeps this drive going.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. St. Louis with 6 defensive backs. Dropping back. Throws it. And the catch is made. They connect again, and the receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game. Sauerbrunn will come into this game to punt. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Carolina 7. St. Louis 7.
St. Louis 7.
We're ready to start the second half of play.
The home team is lined up for the kickoff. Number 22 back to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 12. Puts it on the ground. The Rams scoop it up. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
He's at the 20. Beautiful run there.
Yeah, that's exactly how you handle a team that likes to blitz. You run the ball right at him, right there, and then right through him.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Hit him low. Here comes the heat. Eagle left. Set.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. What a play in the end zone by the defender to tip it away.
He's just lucky that guy didn't pick it off. An interception in the end zone would just kill you. Not only do you lose your chance to score in the drive, but the offense gets it back at the 20.
Pressure, looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. By Kurt Warner. Finds his man and throws his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. They were set up with good field position and were able to make the most of it by getting the touchdown.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it. And they did it right there.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 89.
Sends it sailing. From the 9. Using the stiff arm. Carolina has held on and is now looking to move ahead.
89 on the return.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 42-yard line.
Tosses it left. Loss of around 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
Second and long. Ball on their own 40. Davis is the deep back. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion.
Receiver on the play.
From the gun.
3rd and 12. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Man in motion. Stepping up. Throw. He makes the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
On 3rd down, you had one job, and that's to know where the marker is and to get past it. You just can't come up short like that.
Sauerbrunn lines up in the backfield for the punt. McDonald is the deep return man. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 6. Hand it off to the back. 1 yard gain by the running back. Carolina looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Dropping back. Throws it. And it's complete. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Bulldog under. Here come the heat. Get in there, Ron. Get in there.
Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off. Picked off. It's intercepted. Touchdown, Carolina. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
Casey comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Sauerbrunn is just about ready to kick this one away. The kick should be returnable. From the 4-yard line. The Rams will start the drive from the 23-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming, throwing. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Great play in the backfield by number 29. And they want to dump that play, John.
Yeah, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
So it's 3rd down and long. Ball on their own 19. Warner sets up, dropping back, gets the pass off, picked off. Grant was all over that one.
This defense is very disciplined. They never seem to be out of position on plays like that.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Delhomme gets set. Throwing on 1st down. Closing in. Throws it. Incomplete pass. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Stay guys. Let's go. Come on.
To carry it. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. A little over 4 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. With the throw, and this pass is completed. Down he goes at the 18. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. Only one man back.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Come on, D up.
Pass play here on 1st down. Under pressure. Tosses it right. Pulls him over. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
12 on the play.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line. Pressure, gets rid of it. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit.
The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him.
7-yard line.
Come on, D up.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Receives the handle. Spins away from the tackle. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Third down now and goal to go. Ball 1 foot away. Using motion. It's the toss to the right.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're back up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
This will be from about 20 yards out. And it's up. Casey bangs that one right through his second field goal of the game. Sauerbrunn comes in to kick off. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 4-yard line. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
First and 10. Ball on their own 38. The Rams have 3 receivers tight. And he gets stuffed on that one.
At this point, the offense is trying anything to find a way to move the ball downfield. Maybe they thought they could get a break for a big gain or something.
The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. Closing in. He surveys the field. Good play in the backfield by Peppers. He records his first sack on that play. They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Drops back. Throwing. And he hits his target. They couldn't get past the sticks, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, that's one play that drives me crazy when I see it. Does a receiver not realize where they need to be for the first down?
Landetta is back to punt. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. First and 10. Delhomme gets set. Slings it to the outside. Into the open. They're trying to get the fullback involved in the passing game.
And he's one of those guys who's a pretty good safety valve. He's got soft hands, and more importantly, he knows what to do with it when he gets it.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Drops back. Under pressure. This pass is incomplete. One of his other options appeared to be wide open on that play, John. He just never saw him.
He's got to do a better job of reading the defense and going through his progressions. You can't lock in on one guy and try and force it to him. He has to know that other guys in the offense can make plays out there too.
The Panthers using motion. Hand it off. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
We'll see. Come on. Set.
Pressure gets the pass off. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
McDonald lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. He'll pass on 1st down. Give it to the halfback. He goes down at the 32. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. With the pass falls incomplete. Power made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
The Rams line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
25-yard line.
First and 10.
You got him. You got him. Bring the pain. Set.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming with the pass. Won't have to break stride. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the 1st down.
Closing in with the throw, and it's complete. It's on the ground. It's done.
These are the mistakes that need to be avoided if you want to win this thing. The coach can't be happy with the offense who just gave the ball away like that.
I thought he was down, and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 42. Davis, the deep back.
At the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Passing on 1st down. Under pressure with the pass. Perfect throw. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
And that's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Gets the call. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the 1st down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Pressure, gets the pass off. He hauls that pass in, and that's his 4th catch of the day.
7-yard gain on the play. Second and 3. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Get the ball. Set. That's all you need. Let's go. Ball. Tiger up. Give it all you got, D. Come on. Ralph. Come on, D. Get in there.
Again with the run. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. About 2 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Panthers using motion. Hand it off. Breaks the tackle. They'll bring him down at the 21.
Flipping on the offense.
The officials are bringing that one back. They'll have to go at it again.
And the only way they'll convert this now if the defense totally breaks down.
Now 3rd down with a long way to go after the penalty on the offense. The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
He hands it off. Pick. Couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Sauerbrunn is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. No return here. Back it comes to the 20.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
Carolina doesn't appear to have enough speed on the field to match up against these 5 wideouts.
Cowboy. Hit him low. Get at him, D.
Throws it over the middle. Good throw. He's trying to hurry them back to the line.
Eagle left. Come on, D.
Passing on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
They're going to go with a no huddle. Dropping back with the throw. Going behind, but caught. And they go with a no huddle. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. Drops back, under pressure with the pass. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
This pass is incomplete. Huge defensive play in the end zone.
I don't think he even saw the corner on that play. He's lucky it was only a tip. If it had been a little better position, it could have been an interception and gone back the other way for 6.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
7th play of this drive.
Get in there, Ron. Poke out right.
Goes to the end zone. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. 4 down territory here. 3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on the 15-yard line. The Rams line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Throws it, and He hits his target. St. Louis calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. They'll pass on every play from here on out.
When you're down by more than 1 score and there's less than a minute left, that's all you can really do.
Pressure, looks to the end zone. Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target. They have to move him down quickly here on second down. Second and goal. Ball on the 1. This is the 10th play of this drive. Using motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws to the end zone. Nearly intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Here we go.
They'll go from the I formation. Gets rid of it. A little off target, but caught by Kurt Warner. Adds another touchdown pass. His 3rd of the game. So the officials are calling for time, and I think it's because they want to review it.
And since we're in the last 2 minutes, that's a call that came down from the booth.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
The guys upstairs made the right call as the referee overturned the call and got it right.
Yep, and it's important to get the calls right in these last 2 minutes.
Make a play here. Either way. Get the ball.
And this is the 12th play of this drive. Going to the right. Hits the call. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. So they can't convert and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about 4th down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed 4th down conversion.
Looking to end the game, they'll probably call a simple run play here. The Rams call a timeout. They have 1 left.
Now with little time left, a rushing play should be a good call here.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on the 1-yard line. Another run. The Rams call a timeout. They have none left. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Hand it off. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are they a little too conservative here?
Well, maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the 1st isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Carolina 27, St. Louis 14. For Melissa Stark, John Madden, and all the folks at EA Sports, this is Al Michaels saying good night.